So SMB SaaS is a very wide category with all different kinds of services in them. And it makes sense because there's different software products for everyone. Something like the average enterprise or average company might have dozens or even hundreds of different software products that they're using in different categories. And there are many different categories of software companies. The one issue that most SaaS companies have when they're emailing into businesses is, in order to make themselves understood, they have to fit into a very particular category. So if they're project management software, they need to say, we're project management software. But at the same time, by calling themselves what they are, they sometimes dramatically lose the sense of differentiation in the mind of the recipient. Someone goes, oh, project management software. We already have lots of project management software. I doubt we need this one. So it requires a very clever way to craft the emails that not only says we're project management, for example, but the thing we bring to the table is different in these ways, or the way that this is used is clever, or this is more for your particular position in the company or enterprise, and that's why this is useful. So there's more of a resistance very early on in the email when it's first received. Same thing goes if you're doing human resources management software, or accounting and finance related software, or marketing automation software, because the folks who are receiving these emails aren't thinking, oh, that's right, we do need new marketing automation software. That's right. We don't have enough of that. We need more of it. It's relatively rare. So phrases that help them understand that this fits seamlessly into the organization while also creating differentiation is critically important. And then, of course, all the credibility you can muster that shows that you are something that they should actually consider taking a look at is important. And then on top of that, oftentimes making it clear that the person you're emailing to, let's say if it's project management software for corporate finance teams, that the unique elements of the software are enough to get the person to actually have a look. And keep in mind, if you don't mention that specifically, they're not really going to imagine it. So that means that if you are project management software for a very specific category, or your marketing automation in a very specific way, it's really important that you establish what you're very similar to really early on, and then establish what's different really early on. And typically these days, it also can help to mention how easily you can integrate with whatever tools they already have, because it's relatively rare that people are in a position where they don't have anything in your category of software. And it's relatively rare that they're not concerned about how to integrate it in or get going with it, because in the past, a lot of software was very hard to implement. So in that sense, you're looking at crafting your emails in such a way that very quickly differentiate, but also get the person receiving in the mindset of like, okay, yeah, this might fly inside my org. Maybe I should have a look, because it really does make sense for my particular situation or my organization. So those are some general ideas. But again, there's so many different ways that this software can be used, in so many different ways, so many different types of software, that it really becomes case by case. So I encourage you to reach out to us and we can talk through your specific software and specific target audience. And likely we've worked with a similar kind of software, at least in the general category, as well as emailed into that particular kind of vertical, no matter what it is.